Okay, in 40 minutes, we're playing a new game for a sponsorship from Yogscast Games, the publishing team that brought you Chef Up. What's it called? Plate Up. And the golfing deck builder, Golfy. And there's been a lot of them, lots of good ones. It's called Hex Guardian. It's a roguelite tower defense game. I'm excited to check it out, but we got 40 minutes. Maybe try out a little gold stake on the blue deck, maybe. It's unlikely we'll get as lucky as we did on the last run, but let's give it a chance. Holy cow, cards. $4.50, not quite. Not quite. Me at Salt Bay's restaurant. Let's try out the gold steak. You know what? I was wondering how you were gonna land it, but you're absolutely right. That does sound like... I mean, I was gonna say it sounds like something they serve at Salt Bay's restaurant. I bet it is something they serve at Salt Bay's restaurant. As you know, I'm a big believer that he will not divide us. That being said, he is not Salt Bay in this case. I would go so far as to say, I don't wish you ill will on planet Earth. If you've ever willfully ordered... Oh my gosh, why would you do this to me, bro? If you've ever willfully ordered a steak with gold on it because it has gold on it, we're probably not going to get along. I mean, we're not going to fight, but we're probably not going to get along. I'm committing. I'm committing. I'm not gonna commit to Mystic Summit because we don't need Mystic Summit and Half Joker, but I'm gonna commit to this for the moment. More cards, very useful. Okay. Discard me with a smile. Temperance, perhaps at some points. I'm realizing 20 mult is pretty good. Early ass ride the bus, but it costs us... Does it really cost us $3 per round? That's fucking crazy, man. $3 a round? Yes, it's gold stake. Listen, the patch came out literally yesterday. So let's just cool it a little bit on the how did you not know that? Are you crazy? I just walked over here. Look at this. Look at this right here. You had 24 hours to prep? No, I went to Costco, so I had like 3 minutes to prep. It's a long-ass trip, dude. I don't know what to do. It's not a big deal, though. Let's just go with a couple Empresses here. Play only one hand. Easy mode. Perhaps the easiest mode that's ever existed. $24 mult. You probably just play a pair on this, right? Beta Andes really assume everyone else is a beta Andy. Don't, listen, they can't help themselves. I don't know why, but they can't help themselves. It's okay, it's not their fault. We should really move to like a he will not divide us type rhetoric for this. I mean, I gotta be honest with you, brother. We're playing straight dog shit, dookie, diarrhea, Fred fucks, who made this, you can walk over it tier hands because of Half Joker. So we should, in my opinion, hand size doesn't matter. We can ectoplasm ourselves. If you see this, you will die in 7 days. If you ever open up a pack of magic cards and you see this, get your affairs in order. Because this is a nightmare. 4 oak. Why not? Now, what do we like to discard? I think we like to discard a pair. Get that molting. Now, I would prefer to play face cards. If none face cards exist, at least 9s are odd. We win these. Would you pack one, pick one, the Nightmare card that makes you die in 7 days if it was a 2-mana 4/4 that draws 2 cards on enter the battlefield? It depends. On Friday Night Magic draft? No, absolutely not. At a GP, round 6 at a GP, I would take that any day of the week. Because, you know, some things in life are priceless. For everything else, there's MasterCard, bro. Popcorn that costs you $3 a round? What is this? Going to the movies in 2027? Me when AMC releases pay by the kernel popcorn pricing? No, it's really good. It's really good when you just want to eat like 4 or 5 kernels. Yeah, but what if you want to eat 1,000? What if you want to eat 1,000 kernels, Nicole Kidman? I'll never financially recover from this. Dump it. This can work, man. Oh, this can work. How much popcorn is 1,000? I don't think it's that much. I think 1,000 kernels? I have to think about that. I have no idea. I don't have a reasonable measure of its size. We'll go next. It's like 4 bags? Nah, I don't think so. I wouldn't. I would think it's probably 1/8 of a bag. If I had to guess. I mean, I don't know what I would be thinking playing a straight at this phase of my life. Well, we ended up playing something substantially worse. I'm gonna live. I'd pretty much promise you that I'm gonna live. I'll guarantee it. It would be nice to have another Joker, though. Maybe something that actually gives us... Oh, dude, they buffed Smiley Face! Holy. I mean, start with the Arcana pack. I didn't even realize. Fool gives us Mars. Waste of everybody's time. I'll pop my death card there. It's a little spicy, but it allows us to get an Emperor, Chariot, and Tower. Apparently there's an average of 100 popcorn kernels per bag. I'm just going to level with you. That's European posting. And you're probably better off for it. Don't get me wrong. But that, not in North America, absolutely. I'm not even talking about the US. In Canada, 100 popcorn kernels? That would be like, I don't even think they sell a size that small at the movie theater. Do Europeans eat popcorn? I'd have to assume that they've considered it. Yes. It's got to be like the most American snack of all time, though, right? Wasn't that shit invented at like a World's Fair? Oh, actually, in the cradle of civilization at the intersection of the Tigris and Euphrates, they found old popcorn. Okay, but like, when I think of popcorn, I think of a dude in a white hat with like a top on it with red stripes, and he's wheeling around like a cart, and he's wearing suspenders and stuff like that. The European mind boggles. Are we in trouble? 9,000 points doesn't seem like a lot, but it also doesn't seem like we're gaining much. Dump this. Yeah. Good idea. Play 4 cards, so you get no value. Hey, MenMarch8, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Oh, we're still chilling. Are you a popcorn topping guy? I hate to like continue to become a caricature of myself. Sure. I would say I am a popcorn topping guy, but I got into it age 11, age 12, going to the movie theater. You get a popcorn, and they would have at the popcorn bar where you put like milk and cream into your popcorn, like cinnamon and stuff like that. They would have little shakers of like dill pickle seasoning, cheddar seasoning, you know, barbecue seasoning, and I would always go like this. But then at some point they took away the shakers and they started selling like individual bags of popcorn topping that you have to buy from the concession stand, and I said, "No, that's enough. I'm not doing it anymore. You're not getting me hooked for free." And then I'm going to pay you $2.50 every single time I go to the multiplex just to get to the same level of flavoring that I've become adjusted to. It's just not going to happen, brother. Simply not going to come to pass. Honestly, sell me. Double discard me. This is beautiful. This is a very beautiful thing you've given me here. I don't even need to play the chariot yet. Not necessary. Okay, I'm gonna trust you guys on this one. Okay, I'm gonna create the ultra card. Steel, blue seal. I've been told that the blue seal is not ass anymore. I'm gonna trust you on that one. Okay. First played face card gives ×2 mult. I'm not against it. It's fire now, trust. Thank you, very cool. I appreciate that. That's not a pair, bro. You might not be discarding a pair. That's a pair. Death card. I don't want this to accidentally be 2 pair. Hey NL, is Quinn Hughes a choker? You're directing your ire at the wrong Canucks? First off, I don't know, like, I don't really think you should be angry to begin with. Hang on, we gotta figure out what we're doing this here. Because, like, if we play a pair, it would be nice. I got an idea, okay? Turn this into this cool ace. Dump a garbage hand that doesn't win, and try to win with a pair, which will give us 2 Mercury cards. Which will make the pair pog up beyond belief. I mean, the Canucks, yeah, they're up 3-2. I mean, they're doing fine. We also did lose our top 2 goalies. We're playing with our AHL starter right now. That being said, you direct all ire towards one Elias Pettersson. Not disrespecting him, one of my favorite players, without a doubt. But his spice levels are all off, bro. He needs to. I don't know if he needs to have less spice or more spice, but the spice levels are not correct right now. We need to figure it out. Pog me. It's a pretty good setup, bro. It's a pretty good setup. I was hoping to draw like a blue seal ace. I'm not willing to go to bat for it though. Give me something like that. You rooting for anybody in the NBA playoffs? I'd say yeah. I'd say I'm rooting for, how are the Jazz this year? Oh, a legendary Joker. Creates a negative copy of one random consumable that we're going to the moon, bro. Yeah, I'm a LeBron believer. Some people would say he's too young, but I think he's still got it. I mean, like, if anybody can take down the Nuggets this year, it would probably be LeBron James, if I had to guess. Does he know? Does he know what? Does he know what? What does he know? This is so fucking winnable. I'm just trying to figure out a few things here. I think I need to discard these steals to raise my chances of drawing face cards. I'm not going to play a pair on that one. I'll play this to try to draw a pair that's face cards, and then Perkio can start duplicating. Don't fuck me, okay? Perkio can start duplicating a Mercury. Yeah! So we can go to the fucking moon, dude. Get out of my face. Are you Poke Rogue pilled? I will never interface with the Pokemon community ever again. What's crazy is that like a bunch of 16-year-old kids from Ecuador are like, yes! We cyberbullied him out of the fandom. But like, I think I kind of hit my limit last night seeing, I don't care if it duplicates death, it might even be better. Mercury's fine too. Looking at and it's not like, I'm not sore about it, it's just like this, it's a community that honestly for me, I'm like, it's just a red flag that so many people who have named themselves like Pokemon Trainer Bill or whatever are like, you know, I can't believe this guy he didn't watch the video essay on the nomenclature of Luxray. Like I clicked on somebody's profile and they were like mad about my joke, and I knew that they were mad because they said they weren't mad, they were just unamused. And then, like, they were saying things that I'm like, I just want to sit down and have, like, a cup of coffee with them and just talk to them, like, person to person. They were like, if you ever want to talk about, like, the names of a Pokemon or the types of a Pokemon, it's irresponsible to not know the origin of the Pokemon. And I was like, what the fuck is the origin of the Pokemon? Some dude in Kyoto was like, we need 37 more new Pokemon for the next gen. And then some dude chain smoking cigarettes was like, what if a cat shot lightning bolts? Like, what the... Is it worth, you know, engaging in cyberbullying, man? It's crazy. People were they were tweeting me shit like I'm John Fetterman or something like that. I'm just making a joke about Pokemon, bro. I understand it's part of your identity, but he will not divide us. Discard. I've discarded one already, so we're chilling. I'll do what I have to do. We got space. Let's play one doo-doo hand to see if we draw our cool ace. That's pretty sick, I'll admit. Hey, Ghost Pepper, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Yeah, this is... Stop reading what you want to read and all of it. Learn, motherfucker. Go to Bulbapedia or watch Lockstin's videos. Simple as that, unless you don't want to be smart. I'm not sure if that was the exact comment that I saw, but I was like, man, it's just not worth it. I'm sorry to tell you, but like, you can have your fandom, okay? It's clearly working out for you. Sorry I made a joke that, honestly, if I would like to think if I was a Pokemon, making a joke about something that I'm a fan of would be a cause to like bring someone into the circle and say, that's funny. Thank you for talking about my community. But instead, I don't know. I'm not going to blame, you know, the current generation. It's not their fault. Most of them are like 16 years old. But maybe we cooked society by getting everybody addicted to platforms that are like designed to make them angry 24/7. On the other hand, Observatory is pretty good. Now we got people that are like filibustering on Twitter because some dude was like not even rude, but like kind of dismissive about a video game that they don't even like, but they named themselves after, and now it's too late to back out because they have Stockholm Syndrome. No disrespect or whatever. Plus, I'm a fan of the Pokeheads, bro. We're fans of Small Ant here. We're fans of Point Crow. We're fans of Wolfie. We're fans of Poke Challenge. We're fans of them all. Now, do I watch their content? No, but that's because I'm just busy. I'm not watching much. Pichal, yeah, exactly. This is a crazy observatory, bro. Sure, I will. Fandom is destroying the internet. Well, it's not helping. You know what it is? And don't take this the wrong way. I mean this in like a way that at least, let's just call it food for thought. Nobody like grows up to be bigger bullies than people who were bullied when they were in school. I think it's like it causes like a formative change in your brain when you're growing up. That's like, people were mean to me, so like the way that people get by in this world is by being mean to people. This is gonna be like a take that's not gonna make some people happy. It's hurt people, I guess. Yeah, that's a good way to put it without being offensive. What I was gonna say is like, some of the dudes from my high school who like were bullies kind of grew up to be like nice guys, but some of the guys that they bullied grew up to be like real assholes. And I understand why, because like they got shit on, you know, at like an embryonic petri dish stage of their personality. Like, I'm sure it has an impact. But at the same time, you're kind of, you know, you're passing your trauma on to other individuals who are just trying to be funny as fuck on Twitch. Like, I'm on your side, bro. Holy cow, they even gave us a Mercury. That's a simplistic worldview. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna get through this together, okay? Hang on, though. No repeat hand types this round is devastating. I know what I must do. We discard a pair. We want to play a pair of face cards. We will not be playing a pair of fives. We have to play a pair of face cards. It has to be face cards. Justice is very helpful, bro. This might be very important for us. Yeah! Plus, of course, it's simplistic. You think I'd have a theory of everything for, like, human personality? I'm literally, like, stupid. I have a bachelor's degree in the most humanity of all the sciences. Like, you're barking up the wrong tree. I think it's kind of unrealistic that somebody should be burdened with having to consider absolutely every single data point that's ever existed, either actually observable in the environment or within someone's fucked up headcanon before they say an opinion? That's crazy. Okay, hang on. Maybe... No, let's save some money. This is good. This is good. Boss blind ain't nothing but a peanut. You can go... I should be looking for a better Joker. Sure. Sure. Negative burn Joker looks sick as hell. Oh no, who's gonna tell them? Who's gonna tell them that you're gonna die in 7 days? I'm sorry, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. We covered this earlier when you weren't here. It's not your fault. What adds the self of all of they buff Swash! They buff Swash! I mean, it's not like great. It's kind of just like, I don't know. I guess it's like a worse abstract. It's great now. Listen, let's not damn it with faint praise, bro. Why'd you become a crow temporarily? Listening to too much Jeff Buckley, I guess. Bro, it's a crazy ace. What do you mean by that? Well, I was thinking of the movie The Crow. And I was thinking what kind of music would fit in The Crow. And I was like, Jeff Buckley's Grace would fit for sure. 1 in 4 chance for each 8 played to create a tarot card when scored. It's crazy, I kind of miss the planets now. Can I sell you for 5 mults? We don't... I mean, we could sell Swash for it. We like tarot cards. 1 in 4... 1 in 4 chance. That means 0, essentially. To me, that's 0. That's Space Joker odds. We don't get out of bed for that. You're absolutely right. moon, bro. One day we'll use Mercury. I can't imagine a situation in which we would. I can't imagine a situation in which we would, to be honest with you. I actually would go crazy to have a multer. The only thing is, we need to not make our deck so thick we can't play pairs, because we only have 2 discards and a very minimal and size. But we'll try it. It's not a big loss to try it. So if possible, I would love to add face cards to my deck. Whoo! Sure. Dumpa. Not interested. Playa. Why am I going up against a boss Joker? Or a boss blind from Ante-8 when we're on freaking Ante-7, bro? I know we bought Hieroglyph, but I missed the part where that's supposed to be my problem. Maybe could come in handy. Bug. Michael? I don't know, I just felt like saying it. It gives you 2 big bosses if you do it. Fucking Hideo Kojima. Yeah! I forgot how to say yes in Japanese. I don't know what it says about me that I only know no. Hi? Is that it? Yeah, hi, thank you. Oh. Okay, how about this, bro? My word. Yeah, I know a little Japanese. Not really, but I have experience. No, we don't want to accidentally copy Pluto's. You send it there. I have lived in a foreign country where I don't speak the language, and that enables me to survive at least when I'm on vacation in Japan. Because I basically realized that all you have to do... Oh wait, I need to use a Mercury here. Because we got too many non-negative Mercuries. Hang on, get this lad out of here. There we go. You're right. I thought we were going to run out of consumable space. 15 million, huh? Anyway, long story short, you just have to go to the convenience store, put your stuff on the counter, and then they'll look at you when you come in and they'll be like, okay, this guy's stupid. And then when they say the number, they'll point to the total on the cash register and you'll go, hi, as if you're like, don't patronize me. I know exactly how much this is. I was picking up what you were saying, even though I obviously don't speak Japanese. And then I just pay with one bill that is like 20x the size of the actual price just because I'm worried that I'm accidentally going to underpay because I'm actually stupid. And then they say something in Japanese and give you your change. And you go, I knew you were going to give me my change because I knew exactly what you were saying. And then you say, arigatou gozaimasu, and you walk out and they're probably like, thank God that's over. And I'm like, yeah! Another successful interaction. I know how it is. Don't condescend to me. We go next. This is possibly going to be the highest leveled hand that I've ever had. Hey, Dom Toretto, thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not willing to go to bat for baseball card. I'm not, but... Just thinking about it. Just thinking about... No. We don't have the kind of eternal composition for that. And Joe Matto, thank you as well. Thank you. Why are you using your planet cards? Well, in order to... I'm using the non-negative ones on occasion to keep some space. That's the long and the short of it. Honestly, because we have blue seals, like they can fill up the extra space. But I do understand, like losing 1.5x your score is annoying. And it kind of slows you down forever because I could just hold these here. Like what is it going to be? What's going to be a card that shows up that's better than Mercury? That multiplies our entire score by 1.5. The answer is nothing. If anything, the best thing that we could do is High Priestess, hope that it gives us another Mercury, and then use that Mercury and keep one space open. That's fine. We'll just use a Mars, but Justice would be good, admittedly. Justice would be great. Not yet. It'll let you scale faster. Well, I disagree. You may be right. I'll start by saying that in the interest of respect. The reason I disagree is just because, like, when we use a Hermit that we don't have to use to have a tarot card as a space instead, then we're permanently one lower than we not would be, but could be if we made different decisions. And, like, it doesn't matter now for anti-8. Like, obviously, we're going to go sicko mode on anti-8. But it may matter for, like, getting as far as possible in endless. This is, like, totally doable, by the way. There's no reason not to get Campfire. Except that I have to do a sponsored stream in 8 minutes. Oh, Campfire's been nerfed. Desert been nerfed. We could sell Swash and Photograph and try to make it work, but honestly, it's just gonna take too long, man. It's just gonna take too long. I'll go sicko mode, I don't care. Dump it. Sure. Now we should use a Mercury, because we're going to receive a Mercury. First gold stake win. Not the first. This is second, I think I got it with yellow deck too. But it's certainly the first one it's certainly the best. Let's put it that way. Holy cow. Easy mode. Perfect time for Hone. It is a goated run. I can't believe I said there's no chance that this one is going to be better than our last one. I hate to do it, man, but we'll do it regardless. That's just too much stuff to read. I'm sorry to inform you. Okay. This run has Omega potential. I'm ready, man. I'm ready. We will probably start the sponsored segment like 10 minutes late if I had to guess. Let me make sure that... I'm going to keep my Discord messages just to make sure that that's okay. No worries, I will probably start 10, 15, 10, 20. If they're okay with it. Blueprint would be sick. So it's been a bit since I've gone to E as well. It would be nice. Oh, here we go. Hang on. Hang on. Hey, Anel, I saw in a recent video you don't really know what librarians do. I could tell you some of the stuff we do if you want. That would be nice, and I trust you because you have librarian in your name. No disrespect, you_Watanabe. Oh boy, here we go. Me, I consent. The actual librarian in chat, I consent. 17-year-old kid from Venezuela. Isn't there somebody you forgot to ask? We're learning here. We're having a conversation, okay? What is this? What is this thing? Justice? I gotta use you. Sorry. I didn't even notice you. Account was created yesterday? Yeah, it's called New User Acquisition, something the Peloton Corporation doesn't know anything about. I mean, we could immolate. No, because this Andrew has been so good to us. We can't. We can't. I don't want lower hand size either. I'm sorry to do it, but we're going to do it anyway. Why is it always South America? We used to say it was 14-year-old kids from the Philippines, and I noticed nobody from South America took offense to that. Just something I'm observing, just something interesting that I'm observing right now. Cut him. The thing noticer has logged on. Bro, level 39 pair. Are you seeing this shit? Just 435 million points. That means our next one is going to be like 700 million points, even if we don't do anything. I'm just happy it's not Ohio for once. It's a different theme. Simply a different theme. What's this run doing? The crux of this run is this engine right here. Burnt Joker allows us to upgrade pair once per hand. Actually, I'm going to use Mercury, and I'm going to cut this. Burnt Joker allows us to upgrade pair once per round. Perkeo duplicates a consumable that we have in our consumable slot, and then Observatory makes every planet here multiply its associated hand score by 1.5. Beautiful. And then cut it, dump it, and we get one extra one every single fucking time. Did we mention that? Did we mention that part yet? Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate this. Because now we'll get another Mercury from our fucking blue seal. What did I tell you? 700 milli, bro. Oh, here we go. Okay. Organize the day work for people you usually see in the library, putting books where they belong, finding reservations, helping users, organizing activities for children and adults, host classes for elementary school. We're also in charge of buying the books, doing classification in the system, and doing prep work to make sure a book is ready to be borrowed, amongst a litany of other things. Okay, first off, thank you for telling me and illuminating for me what a librarian does. I think people have taken... and of course I would be biased in this take, but for me personally, I think people took what I said about librarians to be insulting to the librarian, which is not true. At least it wasn't my intention. It was never my intention to suggest librarians didn't work hard. The one thing I will say, and I want to ask you, and I don't mean anything by this, when I said, do we really need librarians to have to go to school for 4 years to learn how to do that? I took it, my intention was that wouldn't it be better for librarians if they could just do a 2-year program and then start their career 2 years earlier? Like, that's why burden yourself with 4 years of student debt to learn how to do that? It seems like they could get it done in a 2-year program. I'm not suggesting education is bad. I'm just suggesting wasn't there a little bit of time in your 3rd and 4th year of university for library studies where you were like, I could have sped up this process a little bit if I was in charge? Librarians need a master's? I'm not coming for the librarians. If anything, I'm coming for the schools that are like, you have to have this credential in order to do this job. That's what I'm saying. Many people are taking me in bad faith deliberately. They got timed out. Well, why? What did they say? It was all caps? That's not your fault. Okay, hang on. /user librarian nerd. Okay, let's see. Yes, it would be. It's so annoying to have to do a master's degree. There's no bachelor's degree in documentary sciences. God, I'm so mad. Okay, chat, let this be a lesson to you. And a lesson to me, honestly. I was right the whole time. The librarians agree with me, and you were just being shit disturbers. Okay, that's good. You've saved my life. And I greatly appreciate that. Thank you. This is a bad precedent. Me, I consent. The actual librarian, I consent. 37-year-old dude with a chin strap from Ohio, I don't. Isn't there somebody you forgot to ask? What the hell? Ohio was asking for it, man. 1 billion points. I know that the people mad about it aren't even from Ohio. Because the people who are from Ohio are like, Ohio mentioned! OH! Scram, scrammy, scrammy. A Mercury. You need a consumable space? Guess what, buddy? Watch this. Maybe you need a consumable space. Well, I need one to buy Hanged Man. That's true. You're kind of cooking with that one. But honestly, I think I'd rather... I mean, the deck's never gonna get thin. I think I'd rather have 1.5x my score cumulatively, like forever. I think it's... I mean, we're on ante-11. It's kind of like the time when it might start to matter. Hold the Marshal. Although, with some blue seals in hand... Hey, good morning, Ohio. Thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you, thank you. We might need to go back on that promise a little bit. So we can use... Hang on, I gotta click on the non-negative ones. Use it. You had to send the wrecking crew after me. I can't walk right. Okay. This will give us 2 non-negative Mercuries. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. It's hard to complain about it. Swashbuckler needs to go. I'll just be honest with you. I can't believe that motherfucker's still here. He's giving us 11 mult. You're absolutely... What is he doing here, bro? Blueprint or Brainstorm? Now you're cooking. Now you're cooking. Love tarot cards. Hope I can have some space to hold some someday. Bro's like, we're doing it! We're getting the E! You're not helping, man. You're not on the team. Brainstorm. God, that would have been a clip and a half. It's not eternal, so sure. I'll just double my fucking score, bro. Don't mind if I fucking do. That's good enough. Throw some dookie at him first. Deck's getting a little thick. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. You use... Okay, it's spicy, but you use a Mercury. Discard, discard. Discard. We're already chipped up to the gills. Upgrade your pair. Empress. Might as well. Discard once more. An Emperor card. I'm gonna... This might be a little spicy long term, but I'm gonna use another Mercury. Then use this so we get both. A Judgment. So, I mean, it does double the mult on on pair, which is 53. I don't know if I can self-photograph. Like, it's pretty good. Just for I don't think I can do it for a random Joker. It's ass. It's pogged. I'm choosing to sell it rather than keep it. I'm just gonna... I'll take a risk on it. I'd rather get a Joker that we know to replace photograph than a Joker we don't. That's just my 2 cents, though. Does the Hanged Man kill Hologram? It doesn't, thankfully. Hologram just gets buffed when things get added to the deck. It doesn't get screwed when things get removed. It's just not my tempo. Still not my tempo, okay. Why not? Because I honestly, no disrespect, I don't give a shit about getting Cavendish at some point. We already got 4.75 extra mult. We already got this. This could reasonably get to 3 and just clear Cavendish from that point onwards. I'm not too worried about it. The arm is kind of annoying, but it's not that big of a deal. Because we just eat it because we already got the burnt Joker effect anyway. Temperance? Sure. 2 glass Andes. Okay. Anti-12 is the great filter. What was that, 91 billion? You win in Balatro when you get to E. Everybody knows it. Buffoon pack, negative brainstorm would go pretty hard. +1 hand size goes crazy. Was that negative gift card? It's an interesting idea. It is. Get Swashbuckler back. Why? So I got like 6 flat mult every time? I mean, I'm gonna buy it because it's negative and it's gold, but like we're kind of... Oh yeah, dude, it would... Our Mercuries would go crazy if we'd gotten it a little earlier. I mean, we could get 44 flat mult, but honestly, I don't get out of bed for 44 flat mults. Joker actually gives us more because we're leveling this up by 1 every single time anyway. Yeah. Ditch half Joker. No disrespect to White Steak Andrew. This symbol here is very noteworthy when you start playing difficulties that are not easy. This indicates that it's an eternal Joker that cannot be sold or destroyed. It's something you're going to need to learn once you raise yourself through the stakes a little bit. No disrespect. Well, we definitely make it through Anti-12. Like, the Anti-12 is a joke. And you're going to give me a death card, which is beautiful. We'll sack a lucky 2. Why so rude, though? Well, you'll notice something, okay? And it's only entertainment. Don't get too beat up about it. But somebody said, hey, does removing cards screw hologram? Perfectly cromulent question. I was happy to respond. With their tone of inquisitiveness, I was happy to respond with a teachable moment. But if you come out here with just a directive and you say, hey, get rid of this thing, as if the implication is like it's stupid that you haven't done it yet, then we're going to respond with an equally dismissive tone and basically tell you to pound sand or touch grass. I think you're right, by the way. I think duping steel might be the way. Duping steel might be the way. Dumpa? Sella? Can't you hear me yella? It's kind of crazy to think that like all this work that I'm putting into Steel Joker is like equaled by... Actually, I need to make like almost 8 Jokers, or sorry, 8 cards Steel in order to equal what I'm getting for free from Mercury every time. Yes, -2 hand size. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's gonna make it harder to make pairs, but we gotta send it, bro. A negative Eternal Joker, okay, sure. What's the boss blind ability? All spades are debuffed? Oh, so it doesn't work? As it always doesn't? I mean, re-trigger all played face cards. I'm gonna buy it because it's $1. I know we lose $3 off of it, but there's something to it. At least we could at least take a look and see if it works out for us. We don't have to marry it. We could just like hang out for a minute. Okay, how about You gotta be very careful with the one you pick. We're gonna stop. No pairs. That's life. We've got to stop using a planet in order to get a tarot card. The value proposition is scuffed now. It's not the right way to do it. Okay, E to the 11. Keep your eyes peeled. E to the 11. Extra joker spot. Things you love to see. A little temperance never hurt anybody. Not interested. Interested? Too eternal for me. Not interested. Honestly, like you're good enough to be on the squad for a couple minutes at least. I'm just gonna keep the sellables close together. I'm feeling pretty sick. Okay, now we need E to the 11 just to survive. And honestly, I don't even care about the tarot card anymore. I'm like tarot card agnostic. That being said, I'm upgrading my hands. I'm a believer in upgrading my hands. So we need to make sure that if possible, we're discarding our pair, our first pair. I'm so sorry, Burnt Joker. It's not your time. I fucking knew it. I knew it. Okay. And that's enough to beat the boss on Anti-13 as well. It's getting real hard to get consistent pairs with 0 cards in hand, 2 discards and a 70 card deck, but we're doing what we can, bro. It's just not the way. It's just not the way. Okay? Stop adding non-face cards. Chat, get them. We can... but it would give us an extra Mercury. Oh. Okay. I'm happy. I'm happy with it. You have no slots, brother? What are you talking about? I'm slotted up to the gills, bro. Take Troubadour? I don't know about that one. Stop adding cards. Bro! I have a hologram, man! You've lost your mind. We could take Troubadour. We could. But honestly, this is very greedy. I don't think we need it. I don't think we need it. We don't need it yet anyway. 7.2 times 10 to the E 3000. Who fucking cares? Nobody cares. We win in one hand. We even got to E to the 12. Okay, now things are going to be touch and go. Anti-14 is not something I've seen too much. Extra 1.5 would be nice. Okay. We made it very far, though. I can't be mad. Honestly, I'm unwilling to use a Mercury at this point. I would rather just create a gold card. Because every Mercury is very precious. The game's starting to lag a little bit. E to the 14. That's like not possible. Isn't that like 100 times or 1,000 times what my last score was? A 100 times, okay. Bro, check out this Mercury though. They're selling for $8 a pop. I'm fucking rich, bro. 2 glass cards, maybe? You know? Okay, here... I can't afford to get rid of a Mercury. Okay, just dump. Dump them. A pair. We got 5 hands, so like we don't have to overcommit early. We don't need this card. Now what's great to me is I'm like, oh shit, my next one's gonna be e to the 22, but that's just my brain being stupid. I think my next one is gonna be 9.8 times e to the 11, and I'm gonna be still like 1% of the way to greatness, right? Yeah, you're right, that should go first. It's a very satisfying sound, though. It's a very satisfying sound. 1 glass. I'm gonna say fuck half Joker for now. Let's see if we can draw some more glass. Maybe we could see e to the 13 at least. We got e to the 13. E to the 13 going once. We'd like you to go twice. No, wait, let me think about first card. We'd like you to go second. Okay. E to the 13! They said it couldn't be done. You're breaking half Joker? Relax, I want to tell you something, okay? We got 60 mult just from the hand. And you might, this red box right here indicates what number our mult is, or as the score is going to pass. 20 mults, fucking meaningless, bro. We're on ante 14. You're telling Bill Gates that he dropped a quarter like 6 blocks back. He's not going to go back. He's not going to send anybody back. He's just going to take credit for building an organic toilet that doesn't require flushing and also doesn't work. It's 20 times 1.5 to the 32. Yeah, but that's why I brought up the flat mult to begin with, because we got 60 right here. Adding a third to our score, like initially, is not going to get us even close to where we need to be. That's why I did it proportionally instead of like just in terms of its magnitude. 80 is bigger than 60. Let Princess Trevor's sacrifice serve as a warning to the rest of you. That's what I like to see. Okay, so we need glass. It's just too many cards to look through. There's 2 glass queens. We don't have a glass 3, so we got to draw 2 glass queens. Looks like we'll be playing this. 07 though. Did the best we could, honestly. 1.214 times e to the 13. Pretty good. I can't be mad about that. Okay, slash